My name is Emmanuel Feldhaus, and it's a pleasure to be here. And they've invited me to essentially ad lib, and so I will.
Hi, my name is Lois. I've been homeless for about a year and 6 months now.
My name's Shirley, and I became homeless, well, 3 years ago.
My name's Tom, and I'm homeless, and I just wanted people to know the situation that homeless people are in.
I live on the streets. I'm not homeless. I live on the streets. One is a choice, one is not.
During my homeless time, my husband died on me. We were stranded here from California.
The way it happened was I lived with my mom. I took care of her. She kind of her caregiver, and she was off and on sick, and she got her house foreclosed on.
I'm a responsible person. My girlfriend died of cancer. That's why I'm on the streets.
There are people who are homeless, and the homeless are people who used to have a home, but for reasons, the pandemic, joblessness, divorce, etc., 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 they don't have a home anymore.
We have many people that were professionals that all it takes is one bad thing and you can end up homeless too. The tiny houses project, all this, it's wonderful. It's what we need. It's very hard to get dressed for work when you're getting out of the tent every day.
I was just a normal person, and I lived in the same two houses all my life. I've never rented an apartment, never been homeless, lived in the same two houses, so it was really a culture shock to be, and I have a whole different opinion of homeless people, of what I had, of what they were, because they're not all the same.
You're always worrying all the time. I'm ashamed of myself. I can't pretend, I'm hard on myself, I wish I was doing better, and I want to do better. I just need an opportunity to do better.
I'm employable. I have a lot of skills, and I've proven that in the past, and I've proven myself in many workplaces. I spent a lot of my years traveling, and I've spent a lot of my years living on the streets and camping out, and I've worked a lot. I've worked a lot of jobs. I'm not, like I said, I'm employable. I've worked in many restaurants. I've served many tables. I've made a lot of friends. I've met hundreds of thousands of people.
I am a retired psych nurse. I have a family that I care about in California. I'm grieving my husband, and I have health issues.
I worked at the main hospital down there in Everett for 18 years.
I have family all over town here, and I wonder if they ever come by, or would they ever wonder about me or worry about me or ask how I'm doing.
There's a lot of prejudice against people who live on the street, who are homeless.
Because it's so easy for us to give up on us. This is a very hard life. Not all of us are drug addicts. Not all of us are alcoholics, and none of us are lazy. It takes so much energy from it to be homeless. You just wouldn't imagine.
You're constantly on the move. It's so much work. It's just, you think you're lazy and you just lay around all day being homeless, and it is so much work. You just don't have a place to be. You just want to have some place that you can just lay down and just, rest and be there.
You go in there and you look at those people, and you can feel it. I can feel, when I see them, I see me. Emptiness, hopelessness, what's going to happen to me, where am I going to end up, nobody cares about me, people are scared, they don't know what's going to happen to them. I see people sitting there all day long, they don't talk to anybody, they just sit there all day.
We all contribute according to our abilities, and that's what's critical here. You give what you can. Nobody's a superhero.
If you're going to be a volunteer, please do it for the right reasons. Don't do it because you want to win somebody's favor or to look more important than what you are. Be real about it and realize that you're you are dealing with people's lives. And you're gonna run into some homeless people that are perfectly happy homeless, fine. But the majority of us want to get back up on our feet. And the majority of us, from what I've seen, given half a chance and what we need, are doing just that.
In September, my son, who had been up here with me, it would be 3 years now, so it was about 2.5 years. My son died up here, and I was all alone then. And my other son came up to be with me, but I found that volunteers really stepped in.
When you're homeless, any little thing that somebody can do for you is helpful because you got nothing.
So I've outlined the scope of the issue, which as I see it. I have a lot of experience and I can bring a lot to this. And I want to encourage people everywhere not to be miserable.
We're all human and we all have problems. And sometimes volunteers come in with pre-thoughts about what we are. And my best advice is get to know us. Get to know the person you're going to work with and listen to them because we have a lot to say.
I would like volunteers to understand how you came to be homeless because everybody is the same. We all have different circumstances, and I think it helps them to know how you came to be homeless.
What people take for granted, I don't. I can't. I can't. I can't do that. I can't afford to do that. Because I'll never get off the streets if I do that. I gotta be grateful and positive and try to keep going forward. This is what I'm gonna do. It's what I'm gonna do.